Smith and Nelson in the morning on 94.9 KISS FM.
And it's Country Leader 94.9 KISS FM. Smith and Nelson for your Friday with the weather check. Also including some weekend weather here. Low 40s for our day. Overnight temperatures tonight in the low 20s. Tomorrow right around the 45 mark. Chance of some rain for our Saturday tomorrow. And then Sunday upper 40s. And let's just stretch into Monday, why don't we? Because we can end on a high note. Monday in the upper 50s.
We're making it.
We'll take that. Claim Jumper Casino bringing you weather for the morning.
That's right. Great food and entertainment come together at the Claim Jumper Casino, 3021 Brooks, Missoula, next to Southgate Mall.
Speaking of Southgate Mall, it would be right over there near Cinnabon where they're doing Easter Bunny pictures.
Yes, I guess for just a couple more days, right?
Been doing this since the start of the month. Yeah, today and tomorrow. Final 2 days to get your Easter pictures, which I realized here this morning, kind of dropped the ball on that.
You haven't gotten the Easter Bunny pictures yet?
No, it's kind of the yearly thing, you know. You gotta
Sure.
have the progressions when you go back years later.
Yep.
You have it.
You do the Easter Bunny photos until the kids say no more.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, we kind of saw the details when they came out and thought, well, put that on the list of things to do.
Right.
And now here we are. It ends tomorrow, and I saw the details again and went, oh, totally spaced on that. So yeah, we might have to run over there and get some pictures tomorrow. Nothing beats an Easter Bunny picture.
Right.
When it comes out and the kids are freaked. Not mine. I want ours to be good memories and happy smiles to send to the family.
But you're hoping if you're waiting online, you're going to see some bad ones.
That's the ones before me. Everybody's freaked out. The article at KissFM.com and with your Kiss FM mobile app with all the details about Easter Bunny photos. There's a YouTube video that's embedded in there. Top Easter photos gone wrong. And
Nice.
It's basically where kids just
See a giant rabbit and they're like, oh my God.
like, no, thank you. Although those at the time you're probably like, man, that's how the picture came out, and I'm paying money for this. Years later, it's probably
You got to look back on it and be like, this is the best Easter Bunny photo that we have.
when you're just kind of looking through things, you're like, oh gosh, remember this? It probably brings a smile to the face.
Yeah.
All right, Easter Bunny pictures over at the mall. You got different photo package options, and you can book online. Maybe at this point, probably best maybe to book online.
Yeah, if there are spots available to do it online, that's probably the way to do it because I'm sure it's going to be packed over the next couple of days.
So that you don't have to end up with a bunch of dum-dums like me all at the same time tomorrow going, oh, forgot, we got to cram it into the last day. So if you can reserve your spot, might be the best way to do it. All right, Kiss FM mobile app, get all the details with the Easter Bunny over at Southgate Mall. Tomorrow, final day for pictures. All right, Nashville news for your morning right here. This is your Music City 60 with 94.9 Kiss FM.
It's what's happening in the world of country music. Well, not everything that's happening. Just what we can fit into a minute. This is the Music City 60 on 94.9 KISS FM.
Country star Randy Travis's documentary More Life is being brought to YouTube as a series. It'll have an episode every 2 weeks until early July. The documentary's been cut into 7 episodes. You can find it on Randy Travis's YouTube channel. You can also buy the documentary in its entirety on iTunes. Lady A is going on a tour, a request line tour this summer. That means they want to know what their fans want them to sing while they're on the road. Tickets for their tour go on sale next week, April 19th. The band will be taking calls during the tour. You can call and request your favorite Lady A songs. The tour starts in Nashville August 13th and ends in October in Indiana. The tour comes as far west as Fargo, North Dakota. And country icon Loretta Lynn turned 90 years old this week. Her friends and family celebrated her birthday with loads of social media messages. A birthday tribute video was posted on Loretta's Instagram, which included special notes from country stars Carly Pearce, Garth Brooks, Trisha Yearwood, Maren Morris, Alan Jackson, Martina McBride, Tim McGraw, Faith Hill, Ashley McBride, Dolly Parton, Brandi Carlile, Carrie Underwood, and more. I'm Tamma Fulton. Catch you later.
And now you're in the know with Nashville. Smith and Nelson's Music City 60, 94.9 KISS FM. It's newsy and noteworthy, and it's now on 94.9 KISS FM.
Yes, it is. What's newsy and noteworthy for your morning, and the ongoing saga of Elon Musk and Twitter continues. He acquired a stake in it. He was going to join the board of directors and then didn't. Now he just wants to buy the whole thing. Elon Musk trying to buy Twitter for $43 billion. During a talk yesterday, he said, well, I'm not in it for the money. It's about freedom and freedom of speech and all that kind of stuff. Of course, there's been a lot of talk back and forth on whether this is a good idea or not. but already hit a roadblock in the form of a Saudi Arabian prince who actually owns a significant piece of Twitter. And they ended up in a back and forth after the prince said Elon's bid is way too low, not enough money for Twitter. So we'll see how this goes.
I feel like maybe he doesn't even want it. He just wants to prove the point. Like,
I think he does.
I could buy it if I want.
Yeah, pretty much.
Story that says the FDA has granted emergency authorization for the first coronavirus breathalyzer test. Takes a breath sample, analyzes it for the virus. It says 91% accurate in positive cases, 99% accurate in negative cases. It says the instrument's about the size of a piece of carry-on luggage, and give you some results right there.
There you go. That's wild. Coachella kicks off today. The first Coachella in 3 years, and that's probably why this was announced. Tinder is bringing back festival mode, which helps you connect with people who are going to the same music festival that you are, which they originally announced this in 2019, and then there were no music festivals. So they had to get rid of the mode. And now that they're back, they're teaming up with certain festivals like Bonnaroo, Hard Summer, Stagecoach, and the Governor's Ball. And you can also chat with people up to like a month before each show to meet up with them and all that kind of stuff.
Cool idea.
Yeah, definitely.
Guinness Book of World Records says a man in Florida recently set a new record, one that you would love to have. He watched Spider-Man No Way Home 292 times between December 16th and March 15th.
All in theaters, like every single time?
Doesn't say specifically.
Because I think it wasn't available
it must be,
until a couple weeks ago.
It says he spent 720 hours, which breaks down to about 30 days worth of watching.
Oh, man.
It says his record was for the most cinema productions attended of the same film. So yeah, it'd be going to the theater.
292 times? That what it was? I saw that movie in theaters once, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. I actually just bought the Blu-ray. I may watch it tonight.
I mean, he has to have the entire dialogue.
He's got to have the entire thing memorized. Yeah. At a certain point, how much are you still enjoying it?
Yeah.
After like time 200, or are you just like, I'm just trying to beat the record now?
Yeah, I think that you definitely get to that point.
Yeah. This is also out of Florida, actually. A guy was just sentenced to 2 years in federal prison for stealing at least 63 golf carts in 7 states. Worth at least $283,000. According to investigators, he would steal carts from rural Midwestern golf courses, usually in pairs, usually at night. He'd use a universal key, drive them off the property to a getaway vehicle like a moving truck, and then sell the stolen golf carts on Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace at a cost of about $2,500 each, which is about half of what they're actually worth.
He had the full-on operation
going
there.
Yeah, he really did. I mean, it dates back to 2017. He did it until he was arrested in June 2020.
Wow.
Pretty wild.
All right, final one says investors are pumping some money into the Field of Dreams baseball complex.
Okay.
In Iowa.
When they built for that one game and haven't used since?
Well, they were going to have the game, and then that got canceled.
Right.
Then they did it. I think it was last year that they did it. Well, now they're going to expand. They're going to have 9 new baseball fields. They're going to have a boutique hotel.
Cool.
An outdoor concert amphitheater. More parking, larger field house, and dormitories, it says in the works.
Nice.
But they're using it again, though. They're going to have another game there this summer.
Oh, cool. Nice.
So it sounds like it might become just like a yearly thing.
Like an annual tradition.
And they want to make it kind of, what it looks like, they just want to make it bigger so that it's just like a full weekend of entertainment. You can have a concert the day before the game. So it looks like it'd be a pretty cool thing.
That's pretty cool.
Love to go check it out.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Newsy and noteworthy for your Friday. It's KISS.
Yep, this is your local country morning show. No bones about it. Smith and Nelson on 94.9 KISS FM.
We brush our teeth.
The Nelson in the morning, 94.9 KISS FM. Temperatures pushing near the 45 mark today. And do pretty much the same thing for your Saturday tomorrow. Chance of rain kind of mixed in. A little chance here and there throughout the day today. And then even a better chance for your Saturday as we check weather for the morning. Brought to you by Taco Time.
That's right. Check out the fish taco at Taco Time, filled with crispy white fish, shredded cheddar, cabbage, and salsa fresco with creamy cilantro lime sauce. Available right now at Taco Time on North Reserve.
All right, we've been kind of giving you details as we've seen details released over the last couple months.
Yeah.
We found out, I don't know when it was, maybe March, somewhere in there, that Yellowstone Season 5 would be filming in Montana again.
Yes, yeah, they'd be gearing up to return to Missoula, do some filming, and they're planning to do it in the spring, which, hey, It's the spring right now.
Is it? I don't know. Looking out the window.
Well, that's also a good point.
Looking at my sweatshirt and jacket, and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the rumors that I've been hearing is that May is kind of the target of like when they're going to start kind of doing some stuff here and there. And then we saw that they were also hiring locals for production assistant, COVID compliance jobs, and that kind of thing, some crew things here and there. And now the casting process is underway.
The gates
They're
have been
replacing
open.
Kevin Costner with some Missoulians.
The gates have been open. They're looking for people.
Yes, yeah, they're looking for paid extras in Missoula and the Bitterroot Valley, which, they did this last year, of course, when they filmed, or I guess it was 2 years ago now, when they filmed in Missoula, which you were actually an extra
I did
on
last
Yellowstone
season.
for season 4, yeah.
I got left on the cutting room floor. But
well, you're pretty sure you saw like, the back of your shoulder or something, right? Isn't that the thing?
It's all a blur.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it was just cool, the experience, right? The idea of being there.
The experience was very
checking
cool.
it all out.
Being able to see how lengthy the process is, what goes into, just getting 30 seconds of footage.
Yeah, which really, I mean, that's all that you got, right?
Hours worth. You're there for hours, and then the part that's used is it was so short.
Yeah.
But yeah, very cool experience just to kind of see how everything is done. And man, yeah, totally go do it again for sure.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, I applied for it last year and didn't make the cuts. So I'll try it again this year, see what happens. But yeah, this is a little bit different because, last year there was this Yellowstone, Montana Extras Facebook page that you can kind of look at to keep for updates and stuff. There is a Yellowstone Extras casting Facebook page again, but it's a different page. So that's the key. You got to remember that it's not going to be the same extras page.
You go look at the one from last year, you're going to see they haven't posted it in a while.
Yes, I believe that one may not even be there anymore. They may have deleted it, actually.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, you can go to KYSSFM.com. We have the link to the actual Facebook page that you need to go to if you want to keep updated on any kind of new information about different parts they're casting for and things like that. And this is all just like background extra work, not like full on like you're going to have like a speaking role
right.
on Yellowstone. But basically, in order to apply, all you got to do is submit your photo to YellowstoneExtrasMontana@gmail.com and then give them your name, city and state, phone number, your age, your height, your weight, and your clothing sizes if you know them, your coat, neck, sleeve, that kind of thing.
And then on that Facebook page, kind of as they go through the different shots that they're filming, then they put the specifics of what they're looking for certain shots.
Exactly.
I was reading through the FAQ session yesterday about all the questions they're answering, and it was just yes, we want you to send in all your stuff right now at the start, and then we want you to send it in again when we're looking for certain things.
Exactly. Yeah, like submit it a few times because you never know like what's going to hit.
And that's I think last year, I think when it was all fresh and new, I think everybody in the building was like, we got to apply. And I think we all did.
I think we did,
yeah. I think we all like maybe did again. I think it was like the third time I saw something posted where I finally had a return email.
Yeah, and it happened so quickly too because I think it was posted and then you sent yours in like the next day. You got the call,
right? It was
right?
pretty fast, but it just goes to show, hey, don't send it in once and give up on it. If you if you really want to get in, and you love the show, you want to check it out. Anytime you see something posted, just send another email. Another email. And I think that's what it is. It's just whatever's top of mind, right in front of them as they're looking for something. They open up an email, and go, oh, hey, there's someone. Let's call them back, whatever. So yeah, just don't do it and forget about it. Keep on it. Keep checking that Facebook page.
Absolutely.
That's the way you're going to get in. All right, but now they officially opened it. They're looking for people. We got the details. You want to check it out, and who knows? You might just get a little screen time.
Yeah, maybe strike up a lifelong friendship with Kevin Costner. I mean, who's to say what could happen?
You just never know. All right, KISS FM mobile app. Check it out with Yellowstone. Looking for extras.
Morning on 94.9 KISS FM. Smith and Nelson's Odds and Ends on 94.9 KISS FM.
Yes, it is some odds and ends for your morning, and we talked about this story a few weeks ago about a guy who bought Tom Brady's supposedly final touchdown ball, and he bought it for $518,000.
It was his last one for 40 days.
Yes, and then Tom Brady unretired the day after the guy bought the ball. So everybody was wondering, like, well, does that guy still have to pay for that ball, or what's going on? That guy is off the hook. He was able to make a deal with the seller, and the sale is off. He might have had to pay the seller like a little bit of a fee, but if so, not going to be that much. So he does not have to pay $518,000 for the ball that is no longer Tom Brady's.
What a bummer for the person that's selling it, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
You think you're sitting on something big.
Yep.
And then Tom Brady goes and just kills it.
Apparently it is still worth $50,000.
It's something.
Still pretty good. It's his 624th touchdown pass. I guess it will always be the ball that was supposed to be his retirement ball, but then wasn't. So maybe that gives it a little bit more. But yeah, $50,000, still not bad for a football.
No, just not what he thought he was going to score.
Exactly. Yeah.
Easter for the weekend. Nutritionalists are saying, chocolate bunnies, maybe think twice. It says each one packs an average of 370 calories. Average chocolate bunny has 35 teaspoons of sugar. That's crazy. It says
nuts.
It says it would take you 3 hours of jogging or 3 hours of swimming to burn off the bunny.
Wow. Okay, so keep that in mind, I guess. Time and temperature hotlines, you would think, are pretty much gone, right?
Yeah, I would think they don't even exist anymore.
A writer for the Tampa Bay Times just did a big article about 3 hotlines that relaunched in the Tampa Bay area. And apparently, time and temperature hotlines still a thing. People are still using them and actually still get over 1 million calls a month. But now it's more of like a novelty thing. Like people are, kind of doing it because you can just get it on your phone.
Right.
Just kind of look at your phone or the internet or whatever. But one guy actually bought a hotline in Dallas after it shut down. And now he owns like hundreds of these time and temperature hotlines in other cities. Now they have like ads and stuff that he's making money off of. But yeah, pretty wild. Those are still around.
I can't see it. I can't see anywhere being like, what time is it? Let me call this phone number.
Let me call this phone number on my phone that tells me the time.
How about a list of the wealthiest celebrity couples? Number 1 on the list, Salma Hayek and her husband. I have no idea who he is. Francois Pinault?
The name, I think I know who he is, but I'm blanking on like what he actually does.
But between the two of them, $7.1 billion.
Wow.
He's into something.
I guess
He's
so.
Yeah. Steven Spielberg and Kate Capshaw next on the list, $3.5 billion.
Yeah.
Oprah Winfrey and Stedman, number 3 on the list. And then how about Beyonce and Jay-Z in the 4th spot?
Okay.
Only a paltry 1.8 fee.
Pathetic. Pizza Rat. Remember Pizza Rat?
Oh, yeah.
That went viral back in 2015. That was the New York City rat who was grabbing a piece of pizza. Now we have a sequel. Smoking Roach.
I feel like we've had like 3 sequels already.
That's probably true. Yeah. Someone in New York posted a video of a cockroach trying to run off with an old cigarette butt. And so it's, people are, making jokes about it online. And one person saying, you shouldn't be smoking within 25 feet of a business. Somebody else saying, how did you find this video of my ex?
That's funny.
Pretty good stuff.
All right, couple things happening on this day, 1955. First McDonald's opened in Illinois. This date, 1971, the Beatles won their only Oscar.
Wow.
Didn't know they had one.
Neither did I.
Best original song score for their movie Let It Be.
Interesting.
And then it was this day in 2013, Boston Marathon bombing occurred.
Wow.
Which does not seem like it was 9 years ago.
That's pretty wild.
All right, there you go. Odds and ends for your Friday with KYSS.
When it's country and Victor, it's Montana's country leader, 94.9 KYSS FM.
Montana's country leader, 94.9 KYSS FM. Smith and Nelson for your morning. It's if you have kids, it was kind of a 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
When Flying Squirrel and the Hub both went away.
Yes.
That was just places to hold birthday parties.
Sure.
Just, go have some fun on the weekend or whatever.
Yeah, even if you don't have kids, those are just like fun things
True.
to do in town. My girlfriend and I used to go to the Hub all the time.
Yeah,
and,
sure.
And we wanted to go to Flying Squirrel, and then I think we were gonna go, and then COVID hit, and it was closed down, and then just didn't get a chance to go. It was gone.
Go back. I think it was over the holiday period of 2020. I think Flying Squirrel basically said they were closing. I think at the time it was temporarily.
Yeah.
There was like a sign on the door and everything. And then a few weeks went by and it was, temporary became permanent.
Yeah, it was some kind of disagreement with the landlord. I believe the rent had gone up or something along those lines, I think.
That sounds right.
That sounds familiar, right?
Sounds like, yeah. I think you are on.
We'd have to go back to our articles from 2 years ago to to really
that
figure
would
that
involve
out.
us doing full on research and stuff.
No, that's not what we're all about here.
We just know it's been closed.
Exactly. Yeah, it's been closed for a while.
Flying Squirrel Building, still just been kind of sitting there, just waiting to see who's going to take it over, or what would be moving into the spot. Found out yesterday. All right, brace yourself. In the old building where they had the trampoline park, get ready. They're going to open up a trampoline park.
There you go.
There it is.
Yeah, makes sense. That I would imagine all the trampoline stuff is still there, right?
I don't know what the inside of the building is. If I wouldn't think so.
Maybe not. Yeah, if they had shut down.
I think the old owners would take all the stuff, right? But it's going to be called Get Air Trampoline Park.
Okay.
Which I guess they have many locations.
Okay, I think they have another one elsewhere in Montana, I think, somewhere too, right?
I think Billings is the other one. But they have over like 60 locations.
Oh, wow.
Going across the country and even out of the country. Get Air Trampoline Park. Sounds like it'd be a blast, though.
Yeah.
I was never actually inside Flying Squirrel, so I don't know technically what they did and didn't have outside of the trampolines. But the new one's going to feature foam pits, dodgeball courts,
nice
ninja obstacles.
Okay.
They're going to have party areas, place for gatherings, place for birthdays, special events weekly. They've got kind of different days with different themes. There's a toddler, kind of like a dedicated day for time frame for toddler jumpers.
Oh, that's nice. That's good.
This looks like a bunch of fun stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I said, I don't know how much that differs from what was at Flying Squirrel. But if you've been missing your chance to get your jump on, it's going to return.
It is going to be a lot of fun. I've been to I wasn't able to go to Flying Squirrel before they closed, but back in my old where I used to live in New York, there's a place called Bounce that I would go to every once in a while with a few of my friends. And, it's a fun thing to do when you're a kid and teenager, and it's still fun when you're an adult, but it really takes it out of you, man, once you...
Well, that's the beauty of taking your kids.
Yeah.
It just wears them out, and they go to
there
bed
you
early.
go. Yeah, that makes sense. But, yeah, once you're an adult, you're doing it for like 5 minutes, and you're like, this is exhausting.
Breathing heavy, yeah. Apparently, with the press release, it says that it's going to include some stuff, some features that Missoula has never seen before. So that's kind of exciting.
Yeah, it is.
All right, that's one of the things that was making news yesterday, and I'm not sure exactly the timeline on it, but it sounds like they're going to get rolling.
Yeah,
and we'll keep you posted when more details come out, and there's kind of an end date in sight, and yeah, I'm kind of excited because my kiddos went over there to the Flying Squirrel a few times and loved it.
Yeah,
and then when they just kind of didn't have the heads up that it was leaving, it was just one day it was gone.
Right.
So my wife was always like, I wish Flying Squirrel wouldn't have closed. So she was pretty excited by this news yesterday.
Yeah, I texted my girlfriend when this news came out yesterday too. So I think whenever this opens, we'll probably be there too.
All right, Get Air Trampoline Park going to take over where Flying Squirrel used to be. Details, more of the story. You can actually read the entire press release and kind of all the different features that'll be included with it. KISS FM mobile app and KISSFM.com.
Work's a lot more fun when you win cash. And this spring, we've doubled the cash. You won't have to worry about those annoying bills this month. Win cash up to $10,000. Open our app for full rules and info. Make sure you listen at 20 past every hour. Work days from 8 to 5 for the double dollars code words to enter and win cash. Brought to you by
The Advocates Injury Attorneys. You deserve an advocate.
Valley Drug.
Now you know newsworthy nugget of the day with Smith and Nelson on 94.9 KISS FM.
Brought to you by Farside Sign, Missoula's leading full-service sign and custom vehicle graphic shop. Farside Sign in the 2200 block of South Avenue West.
Little pieces of information that hopefully you don't come across in your regular travels. Stuff that we kind of find that we go, I don't think everybody knows that. Let's share it. That's what the nugget is all about.
That is what the nugget is all about. And, there are a lot of companies out there that, you think they do one thing. Turns out maybe they do something else. Like Yamaha, for example. It's like, they make pianos, but also motorcycles? Weird. Did you know Volkswagen, they're a car company.
Sure.
Primarily, you would think, right? And in most places in the world, yes, primarily a car company. But did you know in Germany, Volkswagen also makes sausages? And
really?
And not just that, they actually sell a lot more of their sausages than they do cars in Germany. In Germany, Volkswagen is like primarily a sausage company.
Great incentive for buy a car, get a year's worth of sausage.
That's a pretty good idea. Yeah, that's a good promotion.
I'm sure it's been thought of.
They should bring that to the States. Where you're like, hey, you buy a Volkswagen car, you get a free year of Volkswagen sausages.
Or
That's
other
not
car
bad.
companies, if you're listening.
Yes.
Put your own twist on it.
It's time for car companies to get into the sausage game. But there you go.
It doesn't have to be sausage.
It could be anything else. The bacon game.
Sure.
If Toyota started offering bacon or whatever, that'd be great.
There you go.
But there you go. Volkswagen also sells sausages in Germany. Need to or not, now you know.
Old